Hey, Dan Passarelli here. Well, the S&P 500 was down just a teeny bit today as we await the CPI and PPI data coming out Thursday and tomorrow, respectively. Um, Pretty low volume. We're in a wait and see mode, but not all sectors were down. Healthcare was up, and real estate was up a fair amount. Consumer staples was also up, but then some sectors got hit disproportionately harder, like, for example, communication services and technology. So, why did those sectors get hit harder than others? Well, it all has to do with interest rates, right? Because those are sectors where it benefits them to be able to borrow money at a low rate to grow. That's the very nature of a lot of these more technologically faced companies. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, and as I'm sure if you've been paying attention to the news, you know this is coming. We've got PPI and CPI coming out over the next couple of days, as well as the weekly unemployment on Thursday. And that is going to be a really big determinant by the Fed as to what they are going to do with interest rates moving forward. So I think that there's just simply a lot of fear built in that interest rates will continue to rise based on some of the data that we're going to see this week. This is a chart of AT&T, as you can see here. And man, it's just since the middle of August, it's declined and declined and declined in a very, very solid downtrend. Now, Netflix was one too that sort of almost straddles the, NFLX. That sort of almost straddles the communications and technology sectors right there. Netflix, different looking charts, been holding its own, but today had sort of a surprisingly bigger down day than it's seen recently. Kind of broke through some recent support levels, but then sort of landed at the next support level, and we'll see how tomorrow plays out. But by then, the number will be out, and all of these stocks are going to be rocking one way or the other. So be ready tomorrow. Get some good rest tonight. Hope that helps. This is Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart.